love to hate. Andrew Anderson, spitting truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast like a punch right to your face. College sports villain, taking it over the place. I'll bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain. Well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. Hard rock in my veins, rebellious to the core. I won't back down, won't take it anymore. The bad guy of the podcast world, that's me. Unleashing the truth, setting it all free. Unleashing the truth.
Welcome to Villains Podcast. All right, we got a special show. Of course, we're outdoors today. We're at the pool at Mom's house, so it's going to be a fun show. So without further ado, James, how are we doing?
Oh, man, 4th of July is this weekend, and I am in full effect for it. Let's go.
There's the lake, Terry. All righty. Yep. So we actually have a special guest tonight, and I am really glad he's on. I'm looking at my wife in the pool, y'all, so y'all just bear with me.
So we've got the regular crew here. We got my guy Showtime. We got
Vinny,
it's like a 80s movie intro. I love it. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I can customize anything you want. I threw that together. I liked it. So I like to do intros for people on the show. I have a lot of videos and stuff like that. It's a whole production, you know. It's a variety show. So here it is. Here's the tats I got yesterday.
You know, I'm still like, as I was telling you, right, the last time we were on the show, I think I brought this up to you guys, how I'm a Knicks fan, and I said that I would get a Knicks tattoo if they won the finals. Lo and behold, here we are. I have not gotten a tattoo yet because the next piece, then, Andrew, I believe I told you, my wife was like, well, listen, before you get a Knicks tattoo, which is utterly ridiculous, you're going to get something for me and your daughter first. And I was like, all right, that's fair. So now I've got it. Like, now I'm still in like the trying to figure out what exactly I want to do, but I'm going to use a substantial piece of this arm and do like some family stuff, you know, and then I'm just going to have like a little circle cleared out and like, boom, Knicks logo popped in it.
I like it.
Just gonna
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Like that, just like boom, like in the middle of everything. It'll be like one of those little ghosts. Just
I tell you what, man, if the Gamecocks ever win the national championship, I promise I'm going to get one of them. But I don't think I have to worry about that, to be honest with you, as much as I love them.
Well, you know, and so after 42 years of not seeing a championship, I felt exactly the same way as a Knicks fan. When I started saying this 3-4 years ago, there was no threat of having to actually get a tattoo. But, you know, the team rose up. And, you know, my co-host, Cove, actually, because he's like the biggest New York sports hater, he said if they win, he'll get a tattoo too. So now I'm trying to get my boy who hates the Knicks to also get a Knicks logo put on his body.
Right? We got to make that happen.
Very important.
Very important. So I mean, this is going to be a great show. We're not going to do a long 2-hour show this time, of course. You know, I still got to go home and work tomorrow and all that stuff. But we got a while. So I got some cool stuff. So we're going to do the what would you do if video. You just have to ignore the last part. I was trying to clip it, but like life is, you know, I got a lot to do. Husband, father, you know, run a business. You know, do all this stuff on X. But let's go to the first graphic of the day. James, you know how this game's played.
Oof.
By the way, Grok made this for me in like 10 seconds.
No shit.
Grok is
Oh boy. You know, for the first row, I'll go with the sushi platter. Second row, I'll go with butter chicken. And then just to be that weird guy, bottom row, I'll go with the fresh avocado toast.
Alrighty, I like avocado toast. I'm not sure I'm going to pick that. Vinny.
Avocado toast is good. My wife's from California. That's like a thing they do, you know?
Yeah.
I like it.
It's good. It's good. Once in a while. It's not like an everyday for me, but it's good. So it's like impossible. Like I would like to be different, but it's just impossible for me to skip past pepperoni pizza. Just can't do it. So I'll take the pepperoni pizza. Tacos. I don't know if I explained this to you guys the last time, but now if I let me see if I can do the math real quick here. I think I'm on something like 165, give or take, weeks straight. Taco Tuesday every week.
Yeah.
Legit. So like I eat tacos every week. So we'll definitely take the tacos. No doubt about that. And then you need dessert, right? So chocolate brownie sundae. You know, nice and easy.
I'm with you. I'm gonna mimic that exactly. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go with sushi on the first. But I'm going with tacos and chocolate brownie sundae for real. I like pepperoni pizza, don't get me wrong, but like I love sushi. That's my shit right there. Don't throw that at me, boy. The boys in the
great.
boys. What's that?
I said sushi's great. No,
yeah, I love sushi. But James.
Yeah, this is where the fun begins. Ironically enough, my wife and I just had these for dinner, but usually some of the times they really are hit and miss, depending on where you go, though. But man, I can never turn down a good pizza, so I'm gonna have to eliminate the cheeseburger and fries. And then second row, it's pretty easy for me. I love tacos, and I'll never turn down a good taco. So I'll eliminate the pad thai. And then, yeah, as always, you got to include desserts. So I'll get rid of the Korean barbecue.
Alrighty, Vinny.
I'm gonna go with him. That was a good set of choices. I love sushi, so I'm gonna get rid of the cheeseburger. I think. What the fuck is pad thai anyway? Like seriously. And Korean barbecue. Nah, come on, bro. We're getting rid of Koreans. Out of here.
Yeah. You know what, man? This is a clean sweep. I'm going to eliminate the same three. I'm going to eliminate cheeseburger, fries, pad thai, and Korean barbecue. That one was kind of easy, though, as far as the elimination, as far as the way I feel about it. Look, I love tacos, man. I think I like burritos better, and I definitely like chilaquiles better. I do enjoy a good, especially shrimp tacos, man. That's my favorite. God, that shit's so good.
Chilaquiles are amazing.
Ooh, are they? In fact, last night there was one place I did Uber Eats from, and they had a hot Cheetos California burrito.
Yo, people putting hot Cheetos in everything these days. That's like a thing.
Hey, it was still good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, listen, I bet my wife is like a hot Cheetos advocate. So, you know, I don't argue.
Look, I chilaquiles are my favorite. Like, bar none, my absolute favorite. So, let's go on to the next one. Pick one per row. I'm a little older, so yeah, some of these are But James,
All right, let's see what we got here. Oh,
This is the hip hop I grew up with.
yeah, same here. Oh,
now don't let him fool you, man. Like James was born in the 2000s.
well, I was born in '90, but essentially grew up in the 2000s.
My wife was born in '90. Nothing wrong with that.
My wife was born in 87,
I'm an '83 guy.
81.
Oh man, this is where I am gonna get some serious smoke for elimination. But First Row, I mean, this was one of his most iconic albums, so I can't turn it down. First Row, give me Dr. Dre, The Chronic. Woo, that, in my opinion, quite possibly a very top tier no skip album. I'm gonna go with another no skip album. Go with a wild card here. Give me the Wu-Tang Clan. Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. Oh, every song is top tier. I don't care what anyone says. And then bottom row, give me Eminem, the Slim Shady LP. Like, again, every song, no skip. What is a no skip song?
Oh yeah, definitely. Vinny.
Does one of you guys? Am I hearing one of you guys' phones beeping?
Yeah, that's my wife's phone. She has it connected to our desktop.
I just didn't know if I was tripping. I'm like, my phone's not beeping, and I don't. So okay, thank you. You know,
you good. You good.
the pot is good, but it's not that good. Okay, okay, that's good news. So, okay, for me, listen, man, like I vividly remember, I like when All Eyes on Me came out, like that shit hit so hard when that came out. Like for me, it's got to be that one. Don't get me wrong, The Chronic and Doggy Style, I love both. I probably know every single verse to every single song on all three of those albums in the top row.
Me too.
The second row, I probably know every lyric to every single song on every album here on all these albums, if I'm being completely honest. Another one, when my older brother Leo came home with the Wu-Tang CD and blew my mind, I didn't need, like, bro, protect your neck and like
Cream.
listen, we were like all into like Bruce Lee and like the old school martial arts movies. And then my brother came home with the Wu-Tang, and it was just like everything. It was blew my mind. And the Wu-Tang just helped the Knicks in like one of the most historic comebacks ever. They changed the vibes in MSG, and then the Knicks fucked around and won that game.
I was going to say, you're also forgetting one other person if you watch WWE too.
WWE.
Yeah, so there's a wrestler on the WWE main roster that goes by the name Danhausen. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for the Knicks.
I can see it now. The statue of Danhausen, right where the Statue of Liberty is.
You know, it's fucked up, but the Golden Knights were ahead in that series, and I'll give you guys my third choice in 1 second. But the Golden Knights were beating the Canes, and the Canes, he had cursed them. He flipped it, and he did it nationally, and was like, and said the Golden Knights are now cursed, and nobody talked about it because everyone was all in on the Knicks thing. But
everybody is just hating on the Golden Knights because ever since they came into the league, they haven't had a losing season yet.
Yeah. People
I'm like, come on, people. Really? You get, like, I respect consistency, you know? So good for the Golden Knights that, you know, since coming into the NHL, you haven't had a losing record yet.
All right. So third choice for me, I'm going to go with the classic for me, Tribe Called Quest, The Low End Theory. I'm a big Tribe fan, man. They were fun.
All right. So we have another guest. I'll let him pick it, then I'll do mine. All righty, Terry.
What's going on, guys?
All right. So pick your three.
All right, first row, I'm going to go with Tupac. Second row, I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go with Nas in that one. And third row, I'm going to go with, Outkast.
Alrighty. Y'all all three chose different one. That's good for me. Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time, but the Chronic introduced me to rap. So on the first row, I'm going to go with the Chronic. I know every word to every song on all these albums too. But the Chronic introduced me. Second row, I'm going with Illmatic all day long, man. Nas is number 2 behind Tupac all time in my opinion. And on the bottom, I'm going with the Slim Shady LP, man. Like I just like that thing was really good. I really enjoyed every bit of it. It's some good stuff. But James, now comes the hard part.
Yeah, now unfortunately comes the crazy talk. But I feel like the first and second row will cancel each other out. So I love Snoop Dogg. Doggy Style is such a great album. But I mean, just yeah. So I'm gonna keep that and unfortunately eliminate All Eyes on Me. Second row, I'm only going with this because much like Tupac, he was cut down in the prime of his career. I'll eliminate the Notorious B.I.G. And bottom row, I'm more well known with Outkast than I am with A Tribe Called Quest, so I'll eliminate A Tribe Called Quest.
Alrighty, that's wild shit.
Mhm.
I'm speechless. This is so hard.
It is.
I'm saying.
Like listen, I'm gonna say this, and I might actually lose a follower or two on this because people really be hating. The only album in these 9 albums that I do not love is Outkast Aquemini. That's not like that. That's probably my least favorite of their albums. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm gonna get rid of them. I can do that pretty easy. I could never get rid of the Drug Ballad. Slim Shady, when that shit came out,
yeah,
that was hidden.
Yeah, Drug Ballad was my favorite, but that was Marshall Mathers LP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, which one is it? Oh, that's wait.
Slim Shady LP was like the first one before the Marshall Mathers LP.
Wait, this is before, like, this isn't the one with like My Name or whatever.
Yes, My Name is on this one, and Rock Bottom and Mushrooms and all that.
Or no, what's
It's not on this one?
Nah. Drug Ballad was on the Marshall Mathers LP. It was album track number 13.
Yeah, and then another good one, Role Model, is on that album as well.
Yeah, Role Model is on Slim Shady.
It's such a good song.
You know, that's crazy. I don't know why I thought that was on Slim Shady. Damn. You know, if that's the case, it might be a little easier for me to remove Slim Shady. But you know, we already got rid of Outkast, so I would never I literally cut school when Biggie died. I was like in Bed-Stuy, the wake, they did like a whole procession down the street. I was on that street when that happened. I would never cut Biggie, so Nas.
That's crazy talk. But keep
on. Really, this is the hard one right here.
It is.
But for me, especially at this stage in rap, the lyrics were more important to me than the beat. And the person who wrote the lyrics on both of those albums was Snoop Dogg. So I'm gonna keep Snoop, and Dre is out of here.
That's 2 crazy talks in a row for you, Vinny. That's wild. I can't wait till you hear mine. Terry.
All right. So the bottom one, I'll be honest with you. I never listened to that album, so I couldn't tell you. So I guess I'd have to get rid of a Tribe Quest by default. Sekiro. I think I'm gonna get rid of Wu-Tang Clan, Sekiro, and top row. As much as I love all three of those guys, I'm gonna have to get rid of Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style.
Alrighty. So for me, I mean, this is hard, but at the same time, it's really not. I like Doggy Style. It doesn't hold up to the Chronic and All Eyes on Me. Doggy Style has to go here. On the second row, the most overrated rapper of all time is Biggie Smalls.
Get
So
the fuck out of here.
Ready to Die has to leave in this one. And on the bottom, like getting rid of A Tribe Called Quest is wild to me, man. They are so good. They're better than Outkast. I don't care what anybody says. So I'm going to get rid of Outkast here. Tribe Called Quest is fantastic. One of my favorites, to be honest with you. So, yeah, they have to go. So now it is time for What Would You Do? And ignore the ending. So we're just until the hit. All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, y'all have to Vinny unmute it. For some reason, it did that. All right, James, what's the move? You're riding a dirt bike at night. You've hit a grizzly bear. What's the move?
I am slowly backing away with my brown pants.
We got to keep the same row. The same.
Exactly.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Vinny. What's the move?
First, like, what the fuck are you doing in the woods at night? Like, no, thank you. I'll stay in the cabin. I mean, I'm trying to get away, right? I'm trying to get that bike out as fast as I can. Like, unless I happen to have a gun that is already pointed, which probably it's not. So, I'm not fucking with grizzly bears, man. Like, they are big and ferocious. I'm little and nice, like, I don't know about all that.
So run is the answer.
Yeah, run, bike, whatever. Get the fuck out of there.
Terry.
Well, first I say, God forgive me for anything I might have done before I might see you. But before I do that, I ain't gonna go out
basically.
I'm not gonna go out like no punk though either. So I'm gonna try to rev the dirt bike and kind of launch it maybe towards the bear in hopes that the bear will attack the dirt bike for a few minutes and buy me some time to get the hell out of
there. So Terry's going to die. He's going to try to chunk the bicycle at the bear. He'll be mauled within seconds. Grizzly bears are fast. Like, I don't know if y'all know that, but these some bitches are real fast. I'm with Vinny here. I'm trying to turn the bike around and go as fast as I can and hope the bike outruns the bear. That is the move for me 100%. I'm with you too. I ain't messing with no grizzly bear, like, at all. Dangerous, ferocious, scary some bitches, and I ain't got nothing for them.
Listen, I try and avoid like ocean and woods at nighttime. I don't see the benefit to those two situations at this stage in life.
I'm with you.
I'm good. I'm good on that.
I don't go in the ocean or the woods at night either. All right, so now, or play dead. Yes, that is what they tell you to do. So ignore the AI graphics on here because I guess they're afraid of getting sued. But you know what the movies are. One per row, James.
Ooh.
Wait. What is the graphic on the Matrix? What
I
is
have
that?
no idea.
A Minotaur?
It's something. Shout out to the 146 people watching. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. All right. You know what? First row, as much as I like The Matrix, you can never go wrong with a classic Steven Spielberg movie. First row, I'm going to go with Jurassic Park. Second row, ooh, this is where things get tough. You know what? I'll go with another great director. Give me Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction. And then bottom row, give me Toy Story. Like one of my all-time favorite movies.
Alrighty. Vinny.
I agree. I like the Jurassic Park call. We'll go Jurassic Park too. I love Pulp Fiction. I love Shawshank. I really like all these movies. You know what? We're gonna go Jurassic Park, Pulp Fiction, Lion King.
Alrighty. No crazy talk there. But I'm sure Terry will give us some. Terry.
Well, that's where you're wrong. I actually would have picked the same three as Vinny.
Alrighty. Very good. Not me. First of all, I'm going with The Matrix. Absolutely one of my favorite movies. The character's name in The Matrix was Thomas Andrew Anderson, and my name is Andrew Thomas Anderson, so that was a really cool piece of it there.
Wait, what? Who? What character?
Neo, the main character.
Neo's name is that's his real name?
That's his name in the movie, Thomas
In the
Andrew.
movie. I mean, not if. I never knew that.
Yep.
The more you know.
So I guess Andrew's parents were in the Matrix before they knew this was going to happen, this specific episode. So that's why they named him Andrew Anderson from the future.
Maybe so. My parents are over there. We could ask them. The second row, I'm going to go with The Shawshank Redemption. What a fantastic movie that was. Just so good. I like Pulp Fiction and Forrest Gump too, but Shawshank Redemption, man, that is a fantastic movie. One of my all-time favorites. And on the bottom row, just for my wife, I'm going to pick The Lion King. I think I like all three of these movies about equal anyway. So in honor of Emily, Lion King. But that's not the hard part. Now comes the hard part.
I think only for me, the second row is the hard part. First and third row, I'll just get those two out of the way. The first row, I'm going to eliminate Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I understand it was an iconic movie and everything like that. And for so long, I heard that one stupid-ass character from American Pie saying that it's the greatest sequel of all time. I didn't really see anything great about it. It was just like a slow burn for me. And then third row, I'm eliminating Titanic. Lion King was too stacked, in my opinion. And then on top of that, for Titanic, we had to listen to the main character talk about somebody who apparently never existed on that ship. But the second row, I'll probably get some crazy talk for this one. I know it's an awesome movie, but when you put it against the Shawshank Redemption, I don't think it really could pass it. So second row, I'll eliminate Forrest Gump.
Alrighty. Vinny.
So I don't know. I'm going to eliminate The Matrix just because I'm a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan.
Me too.
Can't do it. I can't get rid of Arnold. Forrest Gump, I can definitely get rid of because Shawshank is like one of the best movies I've ever watched. And then the bottom row is like really easy for me because I'll be 43 in September and I still have never watched start to finish the Titanic.
You're not missing much, I'll tell you that.
People talk about it like it's the best movie ever. I'm like, yeah, I want to watch a boat sink and a bunch of people die. Sick.
Alrighty, Terry.
I mean, don't you love spending money on a movie? You know how the outcome's going to be.
Yeah, there's nothing to it, right?
All right, so first row, I'm going to get rid of the Matrix. Second row, I'm getting rid of Forrest Gump. Third row, I'm getting rid of Titanic, even though it was like the first movie to what they said gross $1 billion, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So those are my three.
Alrighty. On the first row, I hate to do it, but Terminator's got to go. I disagree with James about it being terrible. I like the movie a lot, but the Matrix and Jurassic Park were just better. On the second row, Forrest Gump. I mean, I really like that movie, but it doesn't hold up to Pulp Fiction and Shawshank Redemption. It just not for me. And on the bottom row, I'm eliminating Toy Story. I thought Titanic was a fantastic movie, personally. I just not a Toy Story guy, to be honest with you. Not really my thing. But that's how I feel about that. I disagree with y'all. I think Titanic was great. All right, so now we are going to we're not going to do a whole full commercial because like I said, we got my parents and they're going to go to bed and all that. So just a word from our two sponsors. Alrighty, welcome back. Of course, Cocaine Coffee is the official sponsor of the Villians Media Network, and so is Jimbo, who is the tattoo artist who obviously has done all of my tattoos. So, cool stuff there. Got to pay the bills, right? That's how it works. So, now we come to a fun one. Yeah, James loves Jim Carrey, so I saw the sick his face as soon as I put this up here. James, one per row.
All right. First off, oh God. First one. Oh God, it's so tough. I think first one, man, I love it, but this one was just so much better. I'll go with Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. I've never seen The Cable Guy, but I've heard some really good things about it. But I'll go with the previous one before When Nature Calls, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and then I'll go with an underrated one because it really showed like his comedic but also dramatic side. I'll go with Liar Liar.
Alrighty, I like Liar Liar. I have no crazy talk there. Vinny.
Dumb and Dumber is like one of the greatest comedies of all time. Like I don't know how else to say that. Dumb and Dumber. Done. Pet Detective, no doubt. Ray Finkel, fucking incredible storyline. The opening scene of that movie is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. The UPS man, he shows up and takes the dog. Guy, ridiculous. And the mask was iconic. Jim Carrey had some bangers back in the day, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely love Jim Carrey. Terry, are you bringing the crazy talk?
No. I'm picking Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, and The Mask.
Okay, Carbon Copy. You and Vinny are the same age, so that kind of makes sense that you guys are picking pretty much the same movies. We all grew up with the same demographic or whatever. For me, on the top row, I'm going Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. That movie, like I cry every time I watch that movie. It's so damn funny. Like it is absolutely, especially when he goes in the room where all the taxidermy people are. He's like, I like down Boba. He said, Oda, throw me a spear. And he sticks a spear in his other leg. He's like, dude. That is one of my favorite movies of all time. On the second row, I'm going to go with Ace Ventura 1. Just barely over Batman Forever and Cable Guy. Fuck Dan Marino. And on the third row, I'm going to go with The Mask. I love Liar Liar too, don't get me wrong, but The Mask was absolutely hilarious. From beginning to end, The Mask was a fantastic movie. I'm just dying laughing the whole time. But it's time to cut one, James. Shout out to the 204 people watching.
Let's go. First row, I'm going to go with this one simply because I never saw it. I've heard really good things about it, but I've already seen Dumb and Dumber and When Nature Calls. So first row, I'm going to eliminate The Truman Show. I'm sure most of y'all like this, but it's just too hard to watch it. Like, I think Jim Carrey was probably the only good thing about this movie. Maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger as well. I'll eliminate Batman Forever.
That's wild.
And then I just, in good faith, cannot eliminate The Mask because, like you said, just crying from beginning to end is just that funny. So I'll get rid of Man on the Moon.
Alrighty, Vinny.
I'm going to make this easy, and I'm going to just get rid of the whole last row. Or last column. Truman Show, Batman Forever, and Man on the Moon. Straight down.
Hi.
Boom.
Alrighty. Terry.
I'm going to get rid of The Truman Show. I don't think it was one of his better ones. I mean, it was okay. Batman Forever, I felt like he wasn't a factor in that movie.
Good.
Compared to the other guys. Like, it seemed like he wasn't even used as a supporting actor, for that one compared to the other ones. And Man on the Moon.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get rid of The Truman Show. I'm gonna get rid of The Cable Guy. What a terrible movie.
Cable Guy was asked to.
Batman Forever was pretty good. I liked it. I don't think it was the worst, but I don't think it's the best either. But The Cable Guy was really bad. Like, it was a really bad movie. And on the bottom row, yeah, Man on the Moon. Like, you can't pick Man on the Moon over Liar Liar and The Mask. Not in in serious conversation. You cannot. But let's go. We got two more, and then we'll wrap it up. One per row, James.
Oof. All right. First row. I mean, if we're going to the movie theater, what's a trip to the movie theater without popcorn? I'm gonna take popcorn in the first row. Second row. Pretty tough, but I think I'll go with the safe bet on this one, mostly because you're already given a trade for it. I'll go with the chicken tenders. Bottom row, I'm always going to get a soda when going to the movie theater. And then final row, I'll go with M&M's.
Alrighty, Vinny.
Popcorn just makes sense. Popcorn and M&M's just make sense. Popcorn, M&M's, Coke. It's this second row that's a little. I usually don't get this kind of stuff at the movie theater. It's a bit much. if I was going to, I would probably get the chicken tenders. So yeah, so we go popcorn, chicken tenders, Coke, M&Ms.
All righty. Same as James. Good stuff. Terry.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much mandatory to have popcorn. I think it's safe to say. Sekiro, this was probably the hardest one for me, but I think I would probably go a different route here. I go pizza. Third row, it's like the only time you'll see me have a slushy, really. So I'm gonna go with the slushy or icy. And bottom row, I'm gonna go with M&Ms.
So M&Ms and popcorn have been everybody chose them. I'm going a different route than y'all. Nachos are my favorite, man. Like nachos are so damn good, especially with jalapenos and chili and all. Man, I'm going
I like
nachos.
them at home.
Second row, I'm going to go with the pepperoni pizza as well. I don't think I'd like chicken tenders or a hot dog from the movie theater. It just don't sound good to me. Third row, I guess I'll go with soda. Got to have something to drink. I'm not drinking an icy with my pizza and nachos. But it will be consensus with M&Ms because M&Ms are really good. I absolutely love M&Ms. One of my favorite candies. But James, 218 people watching. What are you eliminating?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the obvious one on the top row. I don't think I've ever seen this in a movie theater. If you happen to find it in a movie theater, let me know. But I'm gonna eliminate French fries in the first row. Second row, I already feel like they give it to you on a plate, and a hot dog is just, I'm so used to the ballpark hot dogs come wrapped up in tin foil, and you're just making a bigger mess and making it even more complicated for the people that work there when it comes to cleanup. And I'm not trying to do that anytime soon. So I'll eliminate the hot dog. Third row, I think I'll go ahead and eliminate the milkshake and the Hershey's bar.
All righty. Vinny.
I've never. So the only item that I've never actually seen eaten in the movie theater are French fries. Maybe that's just me. So I'm gonna just toss those though. We'll save that for something else. Hot dogs. The hot dogs out of there. My wife is gonna get the icy, so we got to get rid of the chocolate thing, and the Hershey bar. Hershey, like who gets Hershey bars anyway? They're too plain for me. I don't do Hershey bars.
My little boy got one while I was getting a tattoo.
Wow. There you go.
Terry.
Even if they started serving French fries at every movie theater in America, I still would not have French fries ever at the movie theater. Second row, get rid of the hot dog. Third row, what looks like a chocolate milkshake. And the only time I'm gonna have Hershey's is if I'm gonna probably put together a s'more. So the Hershey's are gone.
Alrighty. Unpopular opinion: s'mores are cheap. Absolutely nasty. All right. So for me,
What?
yeah, I don't like s'mores.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't like.
Like for a guy who likes camping in the woods and all that stuff, like I expect more from you. All right.
Look, I just ain't my thing. But I will agree with y'all on the top row. French fries aren't really that good in the first place, and they're hit and miss for me. And I don't
Don't
think
say that in front of Carlos.
right. Yeah, I know.
Yo.
Especially curly fries. Man, I had to chat all up in arms. Oh my god, curly fries are nasty, man. Just disgusting.
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
On the second row, I'm gonna get rid of the hot dog too. Like I love hot dogs, but only how my wife makes them. But I like chicken tenders, honey mustard, barbecue, whatever. On the third row, I'm never passing up a milkshake, so I'm gonna get rid of that weird icy looking thing. And on the bottom row, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Hershey's too, man. Reese's are really good, especially when it comes to Halloween time when they're in the pumpkin form. For whatever reason, they are better that way. I don't care what you say. They just are.
I like that. You know, like at Christmas, the Christmas trees.
Yes.
I like when they do the shapes. I like that stuff.
Me too. I really do. Yeah. Hey, buddy. I meant the pumpkins, the Christmas trees, they taste better. You'll never convince me otherwise. So we'll go to our final graphic tonight, and then we'll go to our final segment. Cereal.
All right. Let's see here.
Look, Vinny's a health nut. He's like, I don't eat no cereal. No, go ahead,
guys. Yeah, under my breath, I literally said, fuck cereal.
I did.
All right. So first row, I'll go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Can never turn that down. Second row, I'll go with Apple Jacks. And then bottom row, I'll go with Fruit Loops.
Alrighty. Vinny.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I'm just watching this World Cup thing, and I think this game it's so intense. It's so intense right now. Very intense right now. They just took away a goal. So the Croatians tied it in extra time, and then they went to the replay, and the guys on the replay said it was no good. Oh, the Croatians are pissed.
Hey, if it ain't the USA, I ain't watching.
You know, I watch I watch all the World Cup. It's very exciting. Excuse me. So, if I was going to eat cereal, in my younger years, I used to eat a lot of cereal. I loved Cinnamon Toast Crunch because the cereal milk afterwards was hitting, you know?
You had a little bit of alcohol and you got rum chata.
Whoa.
I swear to God, that's what rum chata is.
This guy's thinking right here. I like that. I'll be honest. I never even key lime crunch. I don't even know what that is. But we'll take the Apple Jacks. Because again, the Apple Jacks, you know, the cereal milk after the Apple Jacks, elite growing up, you know. And Fruit Loops, you know, the sweetest. Those things were so sweet. Rot your teeth right out of your face.
Right?
You know? So good, though. It's not that I don't think that that's delicious. I just don't eat it.
Right. And I knew you didn't. Just based on the conversations we've had in the chats, I knew cereal wouldn't be for you. But I figured you had at least tried it before. Terry.
All right, top row, without a doubt, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, because also, yes, it is the best cereal milk. However, the rum chata's got nothing on my coquito. Second row, I'm going to go with Apple Jacks. And third row, I am going with Fruit Loops.
All right, so Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Fruit Loops have become a consensus here. For me, I'm going to go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's my favorite cereal anyway. Second row, I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to go with Mini Wheats. I love Frosted Mini Wheats, man. Those things are good. And on the bottom row, I'm going to go. I'm going to follow y'all's path, and I'm going to go with Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are good when you're really hungry. But that's not the end. So James.
Oh man. I'm probably going to go with the one that's constantly hit and miss. Like you're either getting a bowl full of straight cardboard and barely any marshmallows or full marshmallows and barely any cardboard. Like there is just no in between with this cereal. So top row, I'll eliminate Lucky Charms. Second row, I still yet to see a Key Lime Crunch breakfast cereal, and I don't want to find out if one exists. So I'll eliminate the Key Lime Crunch, and then bottom row, I'll eliminate Golden Crisp.
Okay. No crazy talk there. Vinny.
You know, so James raised a very interesting point. Like, who the fuck has the audacity to sell a box of cereal that is half marshmallows and half pieces of cardboard? Crazy, right? So Lucky Charms out of there. Same thing, right? I've never seen this key lime crunch, so that's got to be out of there. And so what are What are the golden crisps? Are those like
They're good.
It's not bad. It's like honey, and it's on like a like kind of a puffy cereal type
Do you
deal.
remember Smacks?
I like. Yeah, it's
The
like
same
that.
thing.
They're
It's
like
like-
Smacks.
Yeah, just like honey
You know,
snack.
you know what? I'm keeping the Smacks. All right, so the waffle crisps are out of there.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you at all. Terry.
I'm gonna get rid of the Lucky Charms, aka cardboard and sweetened styrofoam in the middle.
Crazy.
Second row, like James said, I have yet to see key lime crunch, so I'm gonna actually Google that, see if that's a real thing and who makes it, because I've never seen it in the stores. Bottom row, I'm gonna get rid of waffle crisp, because I think golden crisp is severely underrated. However, there's no match for Fruit Loops.
Yeah, honey smacks be good. On the top row, I'm gonna get rid of Lucky Charms as well. Not that I don't like them. I think Honey Nut Cheerios are really good. Second row, yeah, Key Lime Crunch. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. That sounds nasty. The bottom row, I like the Waffle Crisp has like maple syrup mixed into it, and that just sounds disgusting. And I'm not eating it, so I'm gonna eliminate the Waffle Crisp. But it has come time for our final segment.
You know it, oh Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, oh Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, oh Lord.
Alrighty. So here we are. Shout out to the 250 people watching. I have no idea what the reach is right now, but I'm assuming it's pretty good at this point. So appreciate everybody who tuned in. James, final thoughts.
Yeah. So what is it? 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to tune in for the most uncut, unfiltered, and uncensored sports talk show you will find on social media. We're going to be all over the place for this episode, from talking about Night of Champions to Caitlin Clark basically getting bullied at this point in the WNBA, and we'll be talking about some of the NBA off season and can the Mets turn their season around? But 4th of July is this weekend, so remember the 4 rules coming up this weekend. Stay safe, have fun, know your limits, and don't turn into Jason Pierre-Paul. Don't blow 3 fingers off your hand. That's the last thing you need.
Alrighty. So knowing your limits is important. That's one of those really.
What?
Just missed with the knee. Now I'd be willing to stand in the pocket. Now he's getting the timing.
Know your limits this 4th of July.
Hey, I'm thankful to say I was in the comfort of my own place instead of out and blowing up fireworks.
You were. Vinny, final thoughts.
Nothing, man. Thank you for having me. Folks, if you'd like to follow or check out, I do a weekly show on YouTube and X at Vinny's Corner, Vinny with a Y, as you can see down there in the corner. You can find me on X and YouTube, also on TikTok. And at vinny'scorner.blog, you can find my weekly write-ups on whatever big boxing events going on, as well as my breakdown of the fight and fight prediction. That's all I got for this week. Thanks.
Excellent. Terry.
So I got a couple show announcements as well as some life lessons that I learned today. As I already told Andrew earlier, I was a little bit, having some issues going on. So for those ever going to visit SeaWorld, I don't care what SeaWorld you're visiting, don't ever order beef bulgogi. And if you're going to go to a place that's destined to save aquatic life, you shouldn't be ordering fish tacos either. I don't care. Do what you want. They're probably better than the bulgogi anyway. Now, on to the shows. We got this show coming up Sunday. We're going to have Coach Mike Deegan from Denison University, Division III baseball coach. And if all goes well, man right above me here will hopefully be joining me for guest hosts, as Chris, I believe, will still be in Florida then. Tuesday, July 8th. I am excited to announce, and if anyone knows me and my love for college football, this is probably my favorite active coach right now in all of college football. And I have the pleasure of interviewing Air Force Academy head football coach Troy Calhoun, July 8th. They said, if y'all want to give me a follow, there's my X account right there. My goal is to just shine light on every aspect of sports, whether it's on the field, off the field, preparation stuff for it. You know, you name it. If it's sports enough for me, chances are I want to shine some light on it. So y'all have a great weekend. Have a happy 4th. And tomorrow he's over there in the corner. He's eating right now. But tomorrow's my son's birthday. He'll be turning 11.
Happy
So
birthday.
yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
kiddo.
Terry, hey, come here real quick.
Terry Jr.
Let's say hi real quick. They're saying happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, kid.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty. So as we draw to an end, because I still got to drive home and all that good stuff. As always, my final thoughts dwell on the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who without him we wouldn't be here at all. That's exactly where my final thoughts will always lie. Thank you for watching Villains and Podcast. It's been a great show, man. 262 people watching. I'm sure the reach we're over 1K. I would hope, at least by this point. Thank you for all for watching, and as always, Matthew 24:13.